Most people believe income is the solution. Earn more, stress less. But something happens between the raise and the relief. I thought the raise would finally make life easier. 3 weeks later, I honestly cannot tell where the extra money went. Many people earn more than before, but their financial margin barely changes. The income grew. The breathing room did not.
I do not feel like I am spending more. I just stopped choosing the cheapest version of everything, and somehow that became my new normal.
The upgrade was legitimate. You worked for it, and you deserved better. But the danger begins when the upgrade stops feeling special and becomes the minimum.
We got the keys!
I can't believe it.
Time to unpack.
If I earn more than 3 years ago, why does every ordinary day feel more expensive, while my actual sense of security barely moved? When income rises and expenses rise with it, the numbers get larger, but the emotional result stays the same. That is why progress can feel invisible.
I just realized I never decided what my life should cost. It kept expanding without asking me, and I kept paying for every new version.
The raise does not disappear only because of bad choices. It disappears because the brain is extremely fast at turning better into normal. The brain does not keep celebrating the new level. It turns it into normal, then starts judging your old life as if it were a downgrade. 3 years ago, this room would have felt great. Now it feels like a downgrade, even though the room did not get worse. The first version felt like celebration. The second felt like progress. By the third, the same emotional lift was gone, but the cost stayed. Wanting better is not the problem. The trap begins when better stops feeling like improvement and quietly becomes the price of feeling normal.
I could go back to a cheaper gym. The math says it is possible, but emotionally, it would feel like admitting I moved backward.
Relief fades faster than expectation. The comfort becomes normal, but the monthly cost remains. That is why raises feel powerful, then strangely temporary. The old apartment did not shrink. The furniture did not change. What changed was the standard inside his mind, and now the past feels smaller. We used to celebrate with the cheaper bottle, and it felt special.
Now, twice the price feels normal. I honestly do not know when that changed.
My income doubled in 10 years. I should feel secure by now. For the first time, I am asking why I still do not. Lifestyle inflation rarely arrives as one dramatic mistake. It arrives as small permissions that felt reasonable, deserved, practical, and almost impossible to question.
The payment fits. I earned this upgrade. But signing the papers felt heavier because a raise became a commitment before it became freedom. Every step looked like progress by itself. The raise, the search, the new place, the better life. Together, they consumed the margin.
You did improve your life. That part is real. But every improvement becomes a new floor if you do not define its purpose first. I used to order delivery as a treat. Now it happens so often that I do not remember choosing it. It became Tuesday. Small upgrades are expensive because they feel invisible. 1 looks harmless, 5 look normal, and 12 months later, they become the raise. The bonus did not even reach the account before the mind spent it. For a few seconds, it was freedom. Then it became assignments.
Every upgrade has a good reason. That is what scares me. The reasons are real, the logic is clean, and the money still disappears.
The upgrade had a reason. The reason was real. But the pattern was already running before the reason arrived to defend it.
She searched for one irresponsible purchase, but there was none. The problem was not a single line. The problem was the pattern. I tried to separate what I chose from what happened automatically. The automatic list was longer, quieter, and much more expensive than I expected.
People do not compare spending to their past self. They compare it to the group around them now, and that group keeps moving. I do not feel jealous exactly. I just feel like everyone is somehow ahead, and I cannot find the moment I fell behind.
No one criticized them. No one compared directly. But the conversation moved their reference point, and the drive home felt heavier.
Your progress may be real, but if your reference point moved faster than your progress, the improvement stops feeling like improvement.
My car worked perfectly this morning. Then I saw the neighbor's new one, and mine suddenly belonged to a version of me that felt behind.
As income rises, reference groups often change. Spending adjusts to belong before the person consciously decides to spend more. The trip did not become worse. The memories did not lose value. But comparison changed the emotional size of something that once felt enough. Nobody told me I needed better things. But the environment communicated it clearly, without saying anything directly. Comparison is not a character flaw. It is human. But in a world of endless highlight reels, it becomes financially dangerous.
She did not calculate status out loud. She simply chose the version that matched who she felt she had become.
I spent the evening feeling behind. Then I realized I do not even know who set the standard I was chasing. More money does not automatically create more peace. Without intention, the brain absorbs the increase and starts looking for the next level.
I never defined financial security. I just kept earning more and hoping the feeling would eventually arrive by itself.
Earning more helps. But earning more without deciding what the money is for usually repeats the same cycle at a higher price.
The raise was identical. The outcome was not.
One lifestyle absorbed the money first.
The other person gave the money a direction.
When the raise came, I refused to let my lifestyle absorb it first. That was the first raise that actually changed something. Every upgrade creates a psychological floor. Going up feels like progress. Going down feels like loss, even when the downgrade is voluntarily.
I did not stop because I could not afford it. I stopped because I suddenly realized I had no idea why I was buying it.
More income helps, but without intention, the brain adapts, the standard rises, and the same anxiety returns at a higher price. I spent years trying to earn enough. Tonight I calculated what enough actually means. The number was smaller and more specific than more. More money does not automatically create freedom. Sometimes it only finances a more expensive anxiety. Income is the tool, intention is the strategy.